Hey there, it's Mike with Byrnz Rubber. We are going to Cars and Coffee today, so it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to see a collection of cars between exotics, some imports of course, and possibly some muscle cars, so we'll see if we can spot any Mustangs at the show itself. This is Cassandra, my wife. You probably saw her from my last video there. She's going to be accompanying me today, but unfortunately it's kind of a crappy weather. Of course, you know, Okinawa is unpredictable. Anything island-wise, it's unpredictable for rain, but should be a pretty fun time being able to check out all these cars and to be really immersed in that car culture here in Okinawa. So enjoy Cars and Coffee here in Okinawa with me. Now that I got my Starbucks, we're ready to see what we have here at the Cars and Coffee. For you guys that love Supra, this is a prime example of one right over here. Nicely done, nicely kept. With the nice work wheels there. Spoiler delete, which looks pretty clean. I do like the duck lid type of look to it. Nice fat exhaust down there. Looks like you got a nice Kenwood system in the back as well. This thing is pretty darn sweet. Nice painted red calipers. Clean example of a Supra. So tell me about your sweet white and a little bit about yourself as well.
Cool. Well, my name is Eric Thurgood. I'm the founder of Oki's Finest. The organization was founded back in 2014, but we actually just started doing Cars and Coffee in March of this year, 2016. And this is only our third event. We do them every other month, and I'm just so excited with the turnout that we've had here. Just seeing some of the cars that have come out, and just the combination of both American and Japanese, I think it's awesome. This is my Mark IV Toyota Supra. It's my absolute dream car. The first time I saw one, I was about 9 years old, and ever since then, I've just had my mind set on getting one. So I was very fortunate to get this one. It's a perfect setup that I prefer. 2JZ twin turbo with a Getrag 6-speed manual transmission. As far as mods go, really not a whole lot. It's got an intake, downpipe, and catback exhaust. I've also done TTC, which is a true trends conversion. Very excited about that. I love the way the boost comes on. It feels great. A few things in the interior just to spruce things up. The wheels are Workmeister SP1s. It's got Tane Super Street Flex coilovers, and I also did the UCF 24 pop brake upgrade. So just a few things here and there to kind of make it a more enjoyable driving experience. But at the same time, I love the Mark IV Supra even in factory form, and so my goal has really just been to enhance that original DNA of the Mark IV Supra without totally ruining it and changing it. Once the car gets back to the States, I'm going to do a full teardown and rebuild, and that's when I'll do, you know, the crazy single turbo upgrade, the exterior, interior, everything is going to be completely redone, upgraded, or modified. So that's all down the road, but for now I'm just really enjoying the car, getting to know it, improving my driver's skill at the level of the car, and that's it.
Sweet ride over here. Nice twin turbo variants of the US equivalent to the GT3000.
4-year-old car, as long as it had the NHTSA credit.
Awesome ride over here.
This is my GTO TT. It's a 91 from Mitsubishi in the States, 2000 GT VR4. Got
Nice.
twin turbos, 3.0 liter 24 valve engine. It's four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. It's got a pit road radiator and Tech Performance strut bar. I got aftermarket coilovers on it.
Nice. Look at this awesome K-chart. Nobody suits these things up, and this thing is just amazing. Look at all the mods, the body kit, the wheels. This guy went all out.
I'll help as long as I have love.
This is a sweet classic. Old Skyline GT. You don't really see these too often. Man, awesome. 2000 GTX. Looks like you got some small mods in it, but pretty original. It's got the wider tires. This thing is pretty darn sweet.
I never understood that. Well, for one thing, that engine needs a line like a
Another classic here.
You're basically just adding.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe this is a classic Datsun. Looks like some upgrades here. We got the nice full roll cage in the back, sparkle steering seat with the sparkle seats. Pretty sweet ride.
Creative, man.
Looks like a lot of improvements on the engine as well. Over here we got a 180 SX with the mad flaring body kit. This thing is pretty sweet though. Here's something you don't see every day. You have a mid-90s Cobra. Mustang Cobra, look at that. Kind of the odd thing to see here in Japan, but pretty sweet to see American muscle in Japan. You get the nice American racing wheels. Nice welcome interior, her shifter. Tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, it's 96 Ford Cobra. It was built in Dearborn, Michigan. It was built for export, so it came to Japan. I don't know where it entered Japan. It came to Okinawa. But everything on it, it has little export differences between your standard stateside one and what you see here. A couple differences on the catalytic converters and like your visors. You'll see everything's in kanji. The Japanese emission label's in kanji, so it was built primarily to come here. I got the build sheet from Ford confirming it's an export vehicle, but other than that, it's left-hand drive and there's not too many. If you really weren't looking for the differences, you probably wouldn't see it. But great car, it's fun to have on Okinawa. I get a lot of looks on it, and amazingly, it does daily driver duties every day, 24/7. So it's been great, and appreciate it.
See, this thing is slammed to the ground with airbags. You got the nice rims over there, and you got the Lambo doors to complete the set over here. Let's take a look at the interior. Nicely done, nicely done. Airbag switches in the center right there, some cup holders right there. This thing is pretty rad. 5 Corvette here in Okinawa. Another uncommon car here to see. This thing is pretty rad.
Okay.
Really cool to see American muscle here in Okinawa in front of all these tutors, which is really funny. This is awesome. So tell me a little bit about your sweet Corvette over here.
Alright. This is my 2000 C5. I just got it actually. It's all stock
Okinawa roads?
Unfortunately, no. But we're looking forward to taking it back to the States in about 2 years. And putting a lot of work into it. Upgrading it.
Nice.
Adding to it. So.
Nice. Sweet R32 Skyline. For those Skyline fans out there. You get the nice Bride racing seats with the nice gauge clusters in there. Removable steering wheel. Walk around the car. Get some nice fatter tires in the back.
Go through their website, and if you make
Classic GTR stance.
and all of those are NCS remixes. So those
Looks like titanium tip exhaust as well. This thing is rad.
yeah, it won't flag. All you have to do I don't know. I haven't heard it being possible on that low here. But
What about your sweet ride?
this is a 92 model, early January. I bought this car about 3 years ago with an R33 engine swap, so it's not going to have the oiling issues as the older R32s have. Since I've had the car, it's had all the cooling system upgraded, oil cooling, radiator. I've done an R33 subframe swap, it's all solid bushings, solid dip bushings. All the suspension pieces have been upgraded with the coilovers are MCA suspension out of Australia. They're the Red Series with circuit valving, so it handles pretty well. Pretty good handling car. You can ask some of these other guys. They've seen it in action. It does really, really well in Toge and autocross. So that's basically what I built the car for. It's not up on power or anything. Power's good enough for what I'm doing with it, so I'm happy with it. And maybe we'll go from there. Also, you may notice the LS coil pack upgrade. That's something that a lot of us are doing now because you can't beat those things. So interior, Bride seat, Defi gauges. Just make it real comfortable and nice without being too gaudy and overdone. So I'm enjoying the car, happy with it, and hopefully somebody will think it's a nice little ride.
Here's my buddy Daniel's R34. For those of you that love the legendary R34, here is one in its immaculate condition. It's got the Nismo rims, engine base all decked out. You can see right there. Of this car will be coming up here soon next week, but wanted to show you a few glimpses of it before I did. This thing is just a stellar car. Got the nice gauge right there. Also a V-spec model. Nice carbon fiber diffusers back there. Titanium tip exhaust. So you have a pair of these Nissan Silvias here at the show. Beautiful gray to black color over here with the nice blacked out rims. Pretty sweet. Got the nice big body kit on it as well too, so you do have all the other stuff down through here. And you also have the blue one as well. Pretty sweet. So both paired up together with the Lambo doors. Now this is done by a shop called Taki Works. It's a pretty cool little shop over here in Okinawa that does a lot of custom work. You can see the nice metallics in the paint job right there. Very, very well done. Nicely put together. Look at this chromed out wrapped Lotus. This thing is just fantastic. Shine on this thing. Nice RX-7 FD. More of a stock configuration, but very, very clean. want to thank you guys so much for watching my video here on Cars and Coffee. I hope you guys got to enjoy as much as I did with all the JDM cars, like the Supras, the Skylines, the Silvias, and even some muscle cars at the show. Some fantastic cars there today. Also, if you do like the video, make sure to hit like and also subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any future content. Now, I will have part 2 of the Japan Adventure series coming up, and also a brand new car review here in the following week. So make sure to stay tuned to my channel. Also, if you want to keep tabs, you might want to check out my Facebook page at Byrnz Rubber, and also my Instagram at Byrnz Rubber. I will make sure to put those descriptions below. And if you do want to watch some of the previous video I do have, it should be somewhere up in the left-hand side of the screen as well. So until next time, I will see you guys later.